One of the most convincing game graphic methods is realistic lighting, and Xbox has just partnered with AMD to boost the realism and lifelike quality of ray tracing on the next generation console, and the results will shock you. This is Colteastwood. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about AMD's new exclusive feature coming to next generation for Xbox. If you end up enjoying this video, let me know by liking and subscribing to the channel. Hit the bell to be notified of new content. Let's talk about AMD partnering with Xbox for next gen. Ray trace lighting and reflections has mostly been reserved for high-end gaming PCs, with 2 to 3 times more rendering power than the consoles like the PS5 and Xbox Series X. Outside of a few cross-generation games that can enjoy high frame rates and ray trace lighting, brand new games this generation have not been able to offer both. Put simply, the budget for processing in real time for high pixel counts, advanced complex geometry, and detailed textures make it difficult to enjoy 60 FPS and real ray trace lighting on console. But AMD has been working closely with PlayStation and Xbox on a roadmap of machine learning software implementation to boost frame rates and increase overhead performance, to allow games to look better and feel like a true next-generation leap. But one thing is missing, and that's path-traced ray tracing. AMD is going a step further with the Xbox team by partnering with the next-generation Xbox console, the Xbox Magnus, to move beyond just FSR 4 with AMD's FSR Redstone. FSR Redstone gives developers new tools to create player experiences that feel richer and more immersive. Modern games spend a huge amount of time calculating light rays bouncing off of an environment in complex scenes, calculating absorbed lighting reflections, shadow occlusion, and a natural tone that can make a gaming scene look photorealistic. FSR Redstone uses radiance caching, a real-time neural network-driven system that can be implemented directly into the game engine. Instead of recalculating every single ray of light in the scene, FSR Redstone will use machine learning, AI processing to predict reflections, shadows, and light absorption in real time, freeing up a major portion of the performance budget on Xbox Magnus to increase frame rates and resolution. This is a brand new software-based system, and AMD and Xbox are testing it across modern AMD GPUs and creating a bespoke pipeline for the upcoming Xbox Magnus console. FSR Redstone's incredibly efficient solution resolves beautiful realistic lighting without creating blur or resolution degradation. In fact, Redstone will increase the quality of imagery by upscaling for sharper imagery, especially in motion. Using neural networks that train on low sample frames, it constructs the final image and how it should look, delivering crisp reflections, clean shadows, and lifelike surfaces. Xbox's head of studios, Matt Booty, explains how FSR Redstone will improve games on the upcoming Xbox Magnus next-generation console.
And in my role, I have the honor of working with some of the greatest artists, creatives, and technical directors in the world. We have a long history with AMD, from our ambitious hardware plans to how our teams are working together today to deliver the best-in-class experience for our players in games like Call of Duty. Real-time ray tracing enables high-fidelity, realistic, cinematic reflections, yet for many games, the runtime cost is prohibitive. FSR Redstone helps change that. We've been working very closely with AMD to co-develop FSR Ray regeneration to achieve a material improvement in real-time ray tracing. I'm pleased to say that Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is the first game ever to showcase this visual enhancing technology. Additionally, with today's Redstone launch driver, FSR frame generation is also now available for players running Call of Duty Black Ops 7 on AMD's 9000 series graphics cards. These ML technologies help our teams achieve higher fidelity visuals while delivering the great feel and high performance that Call of Duty is known for. Our work on FSR Redstone is just one example of what this partnership is unlocking today, and our teams can't wait to share more of what our collaboration with AMD will unlock in the future across games and our next generation hardware.
This new machine learning frame generation uses advanced neural network trained on the most complex geometry and scenarios, from high-speed racers all the way to chaotic battlefields. This creates motion that is not just smoother, but looks seamless. And Xbox Magnus will be using a bespoke, dedicated neural processing unit directly on the chipset die to work in concert with the CPU and GPU, giving direct hardware-based processing for machine learning upscale, performance, and ray tracing, as well as the boost from FSR Redstone support for predictive calculation in lighting and occlusion rendering. Xbox is preparing software and hardware upgrades, readying the next generation Xbox Magnus chip to be revealed in 2026, so that developers can start right now implementing these features to make their games look truly next generation when Xbox Magnus releases. And the best part, FSR Redstone is just getting started in 2026. It is designed to improve over time and game engines to make next generation look like something we've never seen before. This is Colteastwood. Thank you so much for checking out this video. It's an exciting time looking at the future of gaming. Right now we're in the middle of the Xbox Series generation, and when I look back at all of the amazing games we played, I wonder, have we really felt that true next generation leap? And looking at what AMD is doing and seeing that Xbox is actually pushing for a massive chipset that will power next generation, I'm excited about Xbox Magnus. And if you want to learn more about what's going on, details about that chipset, hardware and software implementations, there's so much that I break down on this channel. You can check those out. Those will be linked at the end of the video. If you ended up enjoying this one and learned something from it, let me know by liking and subscribing to the channel, and hit the bell to be notified of new weekly content. And if you want to further support what we do here on the channel, you can do that by hitting the join button below. And joining the channel membership gets you early access for videos and so much more. Check out the Patreon if you'd like to learn how to do graphic design, production, live streaming, building a channel, and so much more. I've got over 20 years of experience in that if you want to do one-on-one training on my super class. But you have to check out the X&C podcast. That's a weekly show that runs every Monday, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Middle-aged game guy and I are going to break down all of the news. We'll talk more about Redstone and what that actually means for games that we'll be playing starting next generation. Let me know what you think about Redstone and the look into next generation. Are you going to go with a PC, or are you going to stay with Xbox? What do you think is going to happen in the future? Let me know in the comment section. As you do that, as I always say, please be nice.